Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 29th of September, one day before the monthly expiry. And today was an interesting day. We opened gap down after there was an absolute bloodbath in the US markets. The morning futures were slightly in the green, but big anticipation of there being continued pain and once again potentially having made a short to medium term top. But once again, volatility continues to rise. Later dated options continue to put on a lot of premium. And the idea was today as well have a highly risk managed and position with very clear risk criteria so that I can either gain or lose very quickly and get out. In the first 1.5 hour itself, my position started to do really well. And at a point where I was getting a good exit, a mild cooling of premiums, I took the exit because of the reasons that I go over in this video. So it's going to be quite interesting as to why it wasn't exactly market related data, but something else altogether. So I hope you had a good trading day. I hope the rest of the day worked out all right for everyone. And I will catch you tomorrow for the expiry. Take care. Bye bye.
Want to meet like minded traders and discuss option strategies, adjustments, and more? Just type in Discuss Nifty in your Telegram search box and join the friendly trader community.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The time is close to 9:40, and just entered my position. And more or less, the idea is after the weakness in US markets, everyone wants to turn bear now and sell the market. And I think that might be eventually we will correct, but I don't know if that happens right now. One more thing, if you're a short term trader, you shouldn't really consider fundamentals too much. They're not going to overly affect your trade. So since everyone's going to be bearish, I'm going to be a little bit contra to what everyone is thinking and actually remain neutral rather than trying to join in on the bandwagon of saying that the market is going to slide. One more thing that is of note is that there really isn't much strength at the 17,500 put strike for the monthly expiry, which is tomorrow, which is obviously not something we're used to. We are used to seeing massive put side open interest for a long time. So that's something to note. But that being the case in a IV rising environment, in a volatility rising environment, it is very, very important to be prudent with how one's position is managed and how sizing should be smaller. And also, in case things start going against you, getting out really fast is also really important. So, we opened with a good increase in IV of weekly options for about 500 points of strangle. I've got almost 40 rupees, and that is not something that has been the case in the recent past. And more or less, the idea here is potentially I can capture, if nothing else, a good 10 to 15 points at least on this sizing. So I'd be willing to give up about 7 to 8 points in case things start going wrong. If we break 17,600, then if we break yesterday's low, I will be rolling down my calls. And till about 17,500, till this particular low is broken. Till this particular low is broken, it is game on. If this low is broken, then I will see if rolling down calls is being helping me manage the position. If not, and if I'm starting to take a 7 to 8 point loss on my current sizing, that will be a day. So today will be a day where I will have to take on that risk, but the potential reward is also there. So that's more or less the plan for today. And yeah, one more thing I noticed today is I watched the news after a very long time, the morning news. I generally get my news from Money Control and Economic Times, where I can just like scroll through the important stuff and cut out the nonsense. But I watched the news and the commentary of the news commentators, and I found nothing productive from it. And actually, the only thing it did was put a sense of unnecessary fear in me. Like I know what my trade is, I know how it can go, it can work out, it might not work out. I also see the same data that they are seeing. But I think the narrative that is undertaken sometimes on news channels can have a certain kind of an impact on your psychology and especially the tone of anchors who might or might not know they'll change position what the position that they take in a fraction of a second. So something to note is if you find that something is not really helping you with your trading, it's not really giving you anything productive, then it's best to cut it out. I think a lot of the TV news is mostly just rambling and doesn't make any sense or hold any value. So not taking pop shots at anyone, just trying to explain that sometimes It's better to just say, okay, this is the data that I focus on, this is basis which I take my trade, this is the kind of risk to reward I keep, and stick to those things rather than try and understand if the guy on TV knows where the market is going to go. So yeah, we'll keep you posted. As of now, the time is 9:42, and yeah, my idea for today will be a little more aggressive than the past days because today is a Wednesday. So potentially, I will wait for close to 8 to 10 point fall off in premiums, and from there I will be trailing my exit. So that is quite an aggressive target. At the same time, my position sizing is in a situation where it is manageable to do that. We'll keep you. One thing I forgot to mention, the upside risk management. So yesterday's close, we start hitting there, then potentially, I mean, in this environment, unlikely that I'll be moving up my puts. But if we do head up there, my position actually should be doing quite well because it's gone against what the market was expecting. And after that, this particular range here, so roughly till 17,900, by which point my call will be at the money, so I cannot afford. But the idea is if we start testing here, then potentially in this part, we'll have to start considering rolling away my calls. Will not be taking in additional put side credit at any point. So now the position is looking all right, already 3 points in the green, and we'll keep you posted. Okay, the time is 10:20, and currently a little more than 5 points in the gain. We've seen some strength coming now from Bank Nifty, which is almost made a good 300 point plus move from the day's low, and that is more or less pulling us closer to 17,700, where there is a lot of call shorts. So there's a huge amount of call shorts at 17,700, and my call strike from here is 200 points away, so I really don't have to be that concerned about this call very quickly exploding. But yeah, in a short covering up move, anything is on the cards because the vigor with which yesterday's short covering took place, if anything is on those lines, we might see even super duper OTM options start to hurt. The idea is pretty plain and simple at this point. In case we do make that kind of an up move, my put options will not have the credit to deal with these expanding beyond 24.25. If this go to 24.25, more or less I would be losing about, if nothing else, at least 2 points from where I am, and I can use that cue to exit and then take re-entry from a risk off position. That is my plan, and we'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, so far no reason to assume that 17,700 will not get defended. But in case that threat starts to be there, we'll have to look at managing this position a little bit. The idea here is I will wait till I'm about 8 to 10 points in the green, and from there trail a 3 point stop loss. Okay, I am at the best mark to market I've been at all day, and I am going to be exiting my position. I'll go over why. Okay, I've exited my position, and the reason for that is ever since we've opened, we have held range. People were expecting some kind of a runoff. People would have expected a test of yesterday's low. That didn't happen, nor did we have some kind of an up move also. And the way OI is building, it looks relatively bearish, and something that is not giving me too much comfort is the fact that the at the money straddle is trading at 160, and there is absolutely no delta move. So at some point there has to be a move to justify the current pricing of options. Otherwise, I mean, it would be very convenient if there isn't, but at the same time, there has to be some move. It's a Wednesday. It's not like it's a very low probability that we just hold plus minus the way we've held. What is the range for today? So yeah, 50 point range. So it's very unlikely that we hold 50 point range, and that is why I feel like, okay, I'm sitting in the green and I've captured a good 6 points on my position, and it's best to call it a day and look again if there is an opportunity. Most likely I will not be re-entering because to be quite honest, current market is the way market is behaving is making me a little bit uncomfortable. And when you're uncomfortable for rational, irrational, whatever reason, I am finding that in my state of mind, maybe it's because I watched the news this morning, right? I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable, and I know that I'll end up making errors. So it's better to take a back seat. You're not going to be your best self on every particular day. You're not going to be the most optimal version of a trader. And I kind of put it this way: if you're fearful of being in a trade, then it's better not to be in that trade, right? Even if it is a little bit. So that being the case, I this position might both these options might end under 10 rupees, and there might be another 10-12 points that I could have gained for the day. And I'm very aware of all the people who will come out and tell me that, bro, if you just like kept your position, then you would have ended in XYZ in the green. But and I'm very much aware of that, but I also did not take the risk. I'm not taking the risks, right? So because I'm not taking the risk, I can't expect that, oh, I should have got the reward. And yeah, that is more or less the summary as to why I'm calling it a day. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good trading day. Whatever is left of it, there's still quite a while to go. And I will catch you tomorrow for the expiry, where once again the idea will be keep as risk off as possible. I want at least 1, 2, 3 days of like a continuous fall in volatility, especially in longer dated options, in order to start taking slightly riskier positions. For now, I'm comfortable with just trying to get away with whatever I can, and that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Please post any questions you have in the comment section. Also, do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. To find us on Twitter, Telegram, and Facebook, use the username NiftyBN. Also, we post some of our trades to the community tab, so do not forget to check that from time to time.